Hello everyone, we are the Cannes Lions 2023 and today we're lucky enough to be welcomed by TikTok, represented by Francis Stones, who is head of brand safety and industry relation in Europe. Hi Francis.
Hello, thanks for joining us, Mohammed.
Thank you for being available for this interview. TikTok, in a few words, it has been created just a few years ago, but has become in a very quickly one of the most famous app in the world with more than 1 billion of users. TikTok has joined the advertising self-regulation system in 2020. I think it was 3 years ago. So my first question is, what are the reasons for supporting the self-regulation system and joining the ARPP?
Thank you, Mohammed. So we joined ARPP. It was the first association that we joined in France 3 years ago. And we joined really for the mission of telling our consumers in France and our community in France about safe and transparent advertising. Our missions do align in terms of making sure that we're very clear in terms of what advertising is, and we have that visibility with, I think it's #publicity.
Nice.
And it's some of the work that ARPP and TikTok have done on the observatory and the research into fully compliant ads is really important. And I know over the last few years that there's been more fully compliant advertising on TikTok in the French market, so it's really important for us.
Indeed. But on a daily basis, how do the team relies on ARP services, ARP resources?
A lot. Copy advice is one of the first things which we think about in terms of making sure that the adverts that brands want to show on TikTok meet the French regulations and the code of ethics for the ARPP. Creating educational programs, so both internally, because I know you come and visit our teams in the Paris office.
Yes.
To do some internal education, but also external education. Creator education is one of our key pillars at TikTok, making sure that creators both understand TikTok's advertising policies, their responsibilities, but also the ARPP, because regulations do differ between countries, so it's really important. You've been a really good partner for us.
Yes, and pedagogy is very important. How do TikTok integrate responsible communication in its own strategy?
Yeah, responsibility is really one of our key pillars at TikTok. Transparency, responsibility, safety, privacy, and fairness. And to work with ARPP and other self-regulatory organizations in the world, it's having that responsibility from a creator side and that responsibility to our community, and that allows us to be a responsible platform. It's really one of our most important pillars that we focus on at TikTok.
Great, thank you very much, Francis, for your support, and have a great festival here in Cannes.
You're welcome. Thanks so much.